hit that next target, and I'd mentioned Bitcoin cryptocurrency here on the hourly interval, each kind of represented an hour. We had this divergent low with positive and or bullish divergences really constructed on all three indicators off this primary downtrend line off the 13th highs with plenty of continuous reactionary highs to help validate that. And really off this divergent low and off these bullish divergences, we came out, we flagged up here, gapped up, hit that flag, broke out of this primary downtrend line, came out and back tested. And I had mentioned its objective long trade entry was coinciding with the 1949 daily interval price support. We came up to hit my first target for 6% gains up, and we are now recovering my second T target for 11.70% gains. And here we are, stair stepping a little bit higher. I added this primary uptrend line here off the 19th gap with plenty of continuous reactionary lows to help validate that. And here we are, stair stepping to my next target at that 22,813 price support, which will coincide with the daily interval. And again, that's still another 6% in gains, and that's where the real trading and the real battle begins between longs and shorts. I truly believe a breakout above that will start to set things royally off, especially off this beautiful inverse, which you call head and shoulder bottom. And I've added this primary downtrend line here, plenty of the continuous reactionary lows and highs to help validate that, and we are stair stepping on a breakout above it, coinciding with this 21,357 price resistance, and we're starting to really come about. And dip buyers and bull traders are starting to step in pretty aggressively here. And if we start to stair step higher, that is the ultimate moment of truth, especially when you have a huge air pocket in between here off this again head and shoulder, inverse headed shoulder bottom. I believe a strong breakout above that 22, a solid breakout with authority above that 22,813 price resistance, and I believe you'll have some pretty big put options and or short trades start to get really squeezed out, where we could have a really big rally up to the upside. And again, coinciding with the daily interval here off Bitcoin. Now still got a whole ton of room to go just to catch up to the 50 day and 50 exponential moving average there. And for more evidence of this bounce over here off the weekly interval, each candle representing a week here, and we are simultaneously bouncing off some pretty strong resistance here at that 19,434 price resistance, and a recovery right back above that 22,408 price resistance, which is the 200 weekly moving average. On a recovery back above, I believe we'll start to send that squeeze higher. Remember, 22,408 is really up in this range here. 22,408 recovery. I mean, you talk about a triple line inflection point for all three resistances off the daily, the primary downtrend line here off the hourly, and the 200 weekly moving average. That gives you a ton of evidence for such a huge directional move in either direction when it comes to the potential for being rejected. If not a huge spring up in recovery for a big rally up above, or do we simply just get rejected amongst some really strong resistance there, and that could be your top for the next stair step lower. So massive inflection point, either way you want to look at it. But this is the moment of truth when it comes to Bitcoin cryptocurrency in the near term. So hit that like, subscribe button if you enjoyed the video on your way out.